Yo, what's up all you crazy New World people? So I got all the footage, guys. We're going to take a look at how much this new Musket update messed with the aimbot. Did it nerf it at all? Is it in the same place? I'm going to try to keep this one short and sweet, guys. Going to show you the footage. We're going to do like a side-by-side comparison. Bot before the patch, bot after the patch. And I will quickly tell you guys that it did nerf it. It's not as much as I hoped for. It's not as much as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to shut down the aimbot, but it didn't. However, they are heading in the right direction, guys. So you love to see it. You gotta love it. Let's go take a look at it. All right, so last month we took a look at the aimbot with the Musket, specifically before the big Musket patch where they added all kinds of bullet spread depending on how much you're moving. Before, there was no horizontal or vertical bullet spread. It just, wherever your cursor was, that's where it hit. It was pretty crazy. And then they nerfed the crap out of the Musket. Now I wanted to compare after the patch to see how much this affected the Musket, but the aimbot was down for a few weeks and it took them quite a while to get it updated. But it is updated, it is out now, people are back to using aimbot. Now when I did my initial testing with the bot, you pretty much hit 100% of your shots as long as the target was less than 45 meters away. Anything after 45 meters, it was pretty spotty. If the target was moving, you pretty much weren't going to hit them. You got lucky every once in a while. But right around 45 to 50, it got pretty sketch. Now that has all changed. So we're going to watch a couple clips of me shooting the moving target with the aimbot less than 45 meters away and pretty much hitting every single shot, no matter what she did, dodging, ducking. But once she got out, to that 45 to 50 meter range, the drop off was pretty significant. It was really, really hard to hit her. Now, as you can see here, this is post update, after the update when they added that bullet spread to the Musket. Now, before we get into the details, guys, I want to make a couple very important things clear and kind of put things into perspective for you. This update definitely nerfed the aimbot in some aspects, and in others it didn't. And this is what I'm talking about. Before the Musket update, when there was basically no bullet spread at all, people with aimbot could run and gun and have 100% accuracy. They did not have to stop and hold down the ADS button to get more accuracy. They could literally run, shoot. They could be moving all over the place, and they always had 100% accuracy, again, as long as the target wasn't over 45 meters away. This method and the ability to run and gun like that with 100% accuracy has been stopped, and you can no longer do that with the aimbot. In order to be 100% accurate or very close to with the aimbot, you do have to stop and you do have to hold down that ADS button to activate steady hand. What steady hand does is when you hold down the ADS button, as it says right here, you get a tighter spread and your crosshairs get really small. But it takes a couple seconds to activate that. Now, if you do that with the aimbot now, with this current patch, you do have damn near perfect accuracy, up to, again, about 45 meters. And even if the aimbot user now is standing still and just popping off shots as soon as they're available, the accuracy has been greatly reduced. Not by 50%, I would say more about 40%. So here's some footage of me doing the testing after the patch with this new patch and this new aimbot. And when I'm just sitting there popping off shots as soon as they're available, I'm not giving the reticle time to condense and make that bullet spread tighter. I'm just popping off shots left and right, again, as fast as it will allow me to shoot. Now, a very important note, I did this testing with both accuracy and without accuracy on the Musket. Now, let's be honest, anybody using a Musket now is going to have accuracy, because if you're not using aimbot and you are a legitimate Musket user that is not cheating, you're gonna have accuracy. It helps significantly. It makes that spread a lot tighter. But when it comes to the aimbot, this specific aimbot, it didn't matter if I had accuracy or not. I tried both, and out of 50 shots with accuracy, I hit 31 out of the 50 shots. And without accuracy, I actually did a little bit better. I hit 32 out of the 50 shots. And again, I just want to remind you, this is with the target at around 35 to 40 meters. Old bot, new bot, it didn't matter. Anything after about 45 to 50 meters, the aimbot was very inaccurate. Now I did do a bunch of testing using accuracy with the steady hand perk, which again allows you to get a much tighter reticle and much less bullet spread when you hold down that ADS or aim down sight button for, I think it's 2 seconds. And the aimbot did very well with that. Again, they had to be within 35 meters, but it was very, very accurate. But that's going to require you to stop moving. That's going to require you to stay in one spot, and it's going to take a few seconds. I don't want to get into too many details, like how many shots I made, how many shots I missed. I just wanted to point out, and the point of this video is to let people know how bad this new update messed up the aimbot and how much it basically nerfed or reduced the aimbot's accuracy. This is not a promotion for using aimbot. I'm not telling people to use aimbot. Don't use aimbot. I don't use aimbot. I just do it for the videos to show you guys, the players, that it's real. People are really cheating, and I really wanted to showcase how much Amazon has reduced the effectiveness with this new update, and I've got to give it to them. Like I said in the beginning of the video, it's definitely a step in the right direction, and it has nerfed and reduced the accuracy quite a bit for people that were running and gunning. I know this was meant more as a overall musket nerf, and I don't know if they had the aimbot in mind when making this update. I really hope they did, but regardless, it has affected it, and it's definitely a positive or good change. And hopefully we'll see some more progress towards trying to reduce the effectiveness of these aimbots, mining bots, gathering bots, and all that. Now for my next aimbot video, and probably the last one because it is pretty sketchy making these, I don't want to get my account banned, I'm going to be showing you guys how effective the aimbot is with melee weapons. And I'll tell you what, it is very, very scary. I had a lot of requests on making this video with the melee weapons because it's kind of something that nobody thinks about. And when I first heard about it, I was like, aimbot's not going to do anything for melee weapons. It's not hard to aim melee weapons. Well, boy, was I wrong. It is insane. And it's just, it's just disgusting how these players can just stick to you with the aimbot. If any of you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments. And if you guys have any requests, leave it in the comments. Let me know. Thank you all for watching. And as usual, have a great day.